Matt Tennyson, savvy guitarist, pretty great thinker, and always has a penchant for generating roundtable conversation topics, writes, "Are you voting in the 2016 presidential election? Why or why not? I elect why not, and my reason surfaces around officials, parties, and ideas that public electing, appointing, and approval should stand for. Candidates that are simulated because of their monetarily influential status have misrepresented far too long. Now stands the point in time where revolutionary millennials and people of all walks in life do not have to succumb to asinine methods that haven't prevailed or favored much of our populations." Matt quotes anonymously, "Don't vote. It's showing consent to a system that works against you." I stand with the anonymity of this statement, applying the factual procedures well documented about electoral politics in the phases of voting itself. From the Electoral College to the polling conditions, I can take any measure from which is already in place by way of these authorities and state the natures of the internal counter-activity by our elected bodies. My biggest cry aloof about the text is the quotation of voting being the only real option we have left to make our voice heard in the system. So, what options were presented, available, and accessible prior to this current juncture of thinking? Have these alternatives exhausted themselves? What has happened? In examining voting by way of impact through individual people, communities, and the voters which represent the elected, it's vague to attribute work on various levels through such systematic participation. Why would the vote for what is picked for us and laid to the playing field like a deck of cards be the lone viable, exhausted option that a largely populous nation has left?